What's goody? What's goody, big homies? Man, first, I appreciate you guys for clicking in. This is going to be my first attempt at a unboxing of Magic the Gathering product. Before I get into it, real quick, just want to pay some bills. Big shout out to the homies, to the fam over at the Inventory Guam. Man, just for being an awesome place. Great energy, love, light to the max. And the cherry on top is that they provide everything you need for TCGs, and they run a lot of events, man, for a number of different card games, including things like Warhammer. So, man, that's the place to be. Don't sleep. If you're here on island, make sure you guys pop in and showing some love. So, yeah, moving forward, that's where I picked up this Commander's bundle. Uh, the Magic the Gathering times Avatar, The Last Airbender. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with everyone. I'm not completed the show. Maybe halfway through the first season right now, kind of around the area where Prince Zuko wore that disguise and rescued Aang and got unmasked. Still tried to blast him, so I thought that was kind of nutty. But slowly, it's starting to stick. So, hey, in the future, who knows what will be? Maybe I'll know more. Maybe I'll be able to talk about it. But what I do know is I love Magic the Gathering. I'm a big fan of the universes beyond ish. So let's get into it. I don't really know what's in here. I know they got some like promos. They have some commander staples. There's a collector's booster that I'm excited about. So, man, let's get it. First, the box, super nice. Before, when I first started, I was pretty much a savage, so I kind of just tore into everything. But I've noticed that they've very neatly designed the boxes to where you can open them and save them for display. So that's what I'm going to try and do with this one. All right. So, yeah, let's rip into it. And on top of that, I'm kind of looking for a commander to build, man. I mean, I got a bundle when the set first dropped. I pulled some pretty neat legendary creatures. Nothing yet that's excited me too much, but we'll see. We'll see. I've peeped the top commanders lists, but I'm just one of those people. Not saying it's not creative, but I kind of like to go for the other things. Oh shoot, what else is in here? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and gently put that box to the side. We got a little poster. Who is this? Sokka? Dang, making that boomerang wet. Oh, the art is so nice on these. I appreciate it a lot. And then I have a little barcode thing. I guess that's cool. Man, what a nice box, though. Got the crew on top of Appa. It's all nice and shiny and foily. Man, I mean, getting a box, fat box like this is cool with the bundle, but they should look into making all the bundle boxes. Hook them up with that foil, man. We like shiny things. Okay, remove all this cardboard stuff. Yo, shout out to Jose. I'm pretty sure people use these. I've never met one until the other day. We just got my homie into Magic the Gathering, and he came in full force with all those +1 counters, man. So that was kind of neat. One of those things, one of those instances to where it's not cool until somebody else does it. All right, so here we have the collector's booster. It also comes with One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, and nine play boosters. So we'll get into that goodness. What else? A little life clicker, and this is the first life clicker that I own. I'm moving up, ma. I'm leveling up, man. I'm getting there. We got ourselves a life clicker now. It's pretty cool. I like that. Those are the kind of things that kept. All right, so here we have our lands pack. It's pretty tight. Lands are always a plus. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. I just had a sneeze. I had to mute my stuff so fast. So let's go ahead and get into these lands, man. Let's see what this stuff's about. Are these all lands? Because I know they have the promo stuff in here. Yeah, these are nice. Nice foil Johns, man. And I know not everybody's too particular, but me, I'm super particular when it comes to building commanders. I absolutely have to have um I absolutely have to have um lands from that set, right? It's a must. Okay, oops, almost lost these. So I guess these are the promos with a couple cards in it from the box. So we'll go ahead and just run these real fast. All this trash. Okay. We have this nice arcane signet, which I've kind of started to take out some of my commander decks, but you know, I think it's still a good card to use. Okay, we got the Soul Ring, which I really like, and no matter what, that Soul Ring is like it's like balling on a budget. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like I got something powerful, uh, not having to spend a lot of dough. Swiftfoot Boots, giving creatures hexproof and haste. Okay, next is Deadly Rollick. Okay, nice. I got a couple decks that I could throw this in. If I control a commander, I may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. Yeah, the art is sick too. And oh shoot, I think this was the one to go for, right? Fierce Guardianship, paying 2 generic, 1 blue. If I control a commander, I can cast this spell without paying its mana cost. Counter target non-creature spell. So I'm not too sure, but I think that Fierce Guardianship was the card to go for. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've just started to get into counter spells. I would like you guys to know that, man, I don't have any of those hard pause card sleeves, card holders. So I'm just gonna slip these in here. Pause again. But yeah, so I would like you guys to know that after 3 years of playing Commander, just 2 weekends ago, I had my first counter spell. resolve. Now, mind you, it was, what is it? Donovan's veto? Donovan's veto? Is that Donnie Donovan? But I thought that was pretty cool. I've attempted a few counter spells before then, but they were countered themselves. One funny instance was I casted I think it's an offer you can't refuse, which was then countered by the same card from another person. And that person is lucky that I love them very much. Shout out my friend Chase. So, I thought that was pretty funny. So, yeah, Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Swiftfoot Boots, Deadly Rollick, and Fierce Guardianship. Super cool, man. I'm stoked. On top of these nice foil lands. So, man, let's get into some packs, right? We'll hop into that collectors later. Patience is a virtue, right? I can wait. But everything else we'll get into now. Damn, these packs is tough. I haven't seen one of these for a minute. I think the last one that I've seen was from Neon Dynasty. Now I'm sure they've made them since then, but the only ones that I can really remember were from Neon Dynasty. Which, fun fact, Kamigawa, the Neon Dynasty, was the set that I started playing Magic the Gathering with. I went to the inventories pre-release, not knowing how to play. That's what I'm saying. It's an awesome place, man. I was literally taught on the spot how to play Magic the Gathering. Everyone was super patient, explained everything, dumbed it down for me for this simpleton. And, it was awesome. Okay. So Meditation Pond, Earthbending Lessons, Azula's Cunning Usurper, Knowledge Seeker, Master Piandao. If I'm saying these wrong, I'm sorry. Heartless Act. Oh, this looks super sad. Jong the Deserter. Damn. Looks hot. I mean, like spicy, like he's all on fire. Yip. Merchant of Many Hats. Waterbending Lesson. Pretending Poxbearers. Yuyan Archers. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Ooh. Rebellious Captives. So where did the rare come from? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Is it 5? Is that the count? Is that what people do, right? They flip like the first somethings to make it all cool. Let me see. Let me practice. Man, disclaimer again, this is kind of like the first time that I'm doing these things. I've attempted to do like little pack rips on my Instagram, but nothing like a full unboxing video yet. Well, actually, I take that back. I've done quite a few unboxings on my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that how you do it? I've done a few unboxings on my Twitch stream. If you guys have Twitch, hit me up at Dojo Dean. I do a lot of different things, man. Variety streamer. Just now getting into a lot of Spell Table. I've been streaming Arc Raiders. I've been on that a lot, just running amok in Sparans with my homies. Big up to Dom and Mings. I play a lot of Monster Hunter, and then every now and then I'll play like a single player horror game, stuff like that. So yeah, if that's your stuff, hit me up. Oh, I needed this. Yes. So this is a chase for me, Kyoshi Island Plaza, a legendary enchantment shrine. When this enters, I search my library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of shrines you control. Put those cards onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. And then, whenever another shrine I control enters, search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. So, one of my favorite decks to play right now is my Goshen Tie of Life's Origin. It's pretty much just your basic shrine typo, right? Or tribal. So super stoked to have this. Okay. Grand, let's go. Somebody's Nana, Zuko's Exile, Callous Inspector, Lost Days, Path to Redemption, Firebending Lesson, Earth Village Ruffians, Badger Mole, Serpent's Pass, Earth Rumble. I have a Unagi of Kyoshi Island and a Dragonfly Swarm. Zuko's Conviction. Dang, man. I kind of just learned the story of Prince Zuko and, you know, his story. So I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you. You're a little bit annoying, but at the end of the day, I ain't really mad at you, bro. All right. Next pack. Ooh, there's a little cut right here. Maybe that helps. Ooh, but I feel like that's going to kind of damage the card, right? How does everybody feel about grading cards, man? I mean, I'm not like, I don't really know too much about it, but I think I think cards in those little plastic cases, they look kind of cool, like for display purposes. So, I mean, I wouldn't be against grading like a really, really valuable card if I ever pulled one. I think that might be kind of neat just for display purposes. Okay, so let's try that thing again. Wait, is it token? Clue token, which is, this is a nice clue token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I got that number wrong? All right, Allies at Last, Meteor Sword, Curious Farm Animal, a Boar Elk Bird Ox. That's fire. Spider Beast, First Time Flyer, Compassionate Healer, Mongoose Lizard, Aang's Journey, Cycle of Renewal, our Boiling Rock Prison, a foil Earth Village Ruffian. We have a rare Earthbender Ascension and a rare Abandoned Air Temple. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Ooh, that's fire. And a team avatar. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This is an uncommon. This looks like something I can put in my either my Ishin deck, because it has an attack trigger, or my Kaiser deck. Both of which I love very much. Man, I really like this clue token, yo. All right, this is pack number 4, I believe. You know, I'm going to keep it jiggy. I don't know like prices, man. I'm not really too into like looking at the prices of things, but you know, I just get excited over cards, like the playability and new artwork. Man, this clue token is pretty sick too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I'm doing way too much with that. Okay, Ember Island Production, Epic Downfall, Yip, Swamp Snare Trap. Damn, man, Appa's getting Giant Koi, Kiyoshi Warriors, a Turtle Duck, Turtle Bird, Lightning Strike. Okay. Foggy Swamp Vine Blender. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. A full art swamp, which is kind of sick. A foil Allies at Last. We have a rare Elemental Teachings. Ooh, looks like some land stuffs. And we have an uncommon Appa the Loyal Sky Bison. The answers are attacks, choose 1. Target creature you control gains flying. Airbend another target. Oh, but damn, this is super expensive. and a Tai Lee Artful Acrobat. Not bad. I'm gonna have to go over those more later on. Right, what kind of token? Oh, no token. 1, 2, 3, 4. My tokens, I kind of like those things. Trolls of War. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. I used to have a deck that can go good with that. Waterbending Scroll, Shared Roots, Zuko's Exiled, Corrupt Court Official. When this creature enters, target opponent discards a card. I mean, I have a ton of cards like this in my Shirei deck, which is another one of my most favorite decks to play when I want to feel all mean. But yeah, I might throw that in there just because the art. Iguana Parrot, Glider Kids, Pillar Launch, a Boomy Bash. Damn, boy. Messenger Hawk. We have another one of these. We have a full art land, a foil hermetic herbalist. She can get tapped for one. Ugh, I said she can get tapped. Damn, I take that back. That's somebody's Nana. You can tap her. Oh, that even sounds weird too. Anyways, she taps for 1 mana of any color, and then you can add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast lesson spells. Sick. Oh, Sandbender Scavengers. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a +1/1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, I may exile it. When I do, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, shoot. Does this go in Terra right here? Oh, then we got one of these, a Sun-Baked Canyon. I can tap, pay 1 life, and add a red or a white. Pay 1 generic, tap, sacrifice this land, draw a card. This is sick. These are pretty sick. I mean, that art, I'm not going to lie, it looks a little boring, but anyways, this hermetic herbalist is kind of sick. So at the moment, the only commander that I pulled so far that I'm kind of thinking of building is the what is it? Uncle Iro? Am I saying that wrong? Iro? I think it's the red, blue, green, where he does a lot of stuff with the lessons, and I kind of like those cards like that. Like I was a big fan of Baluna from the what was that? Damn, what was that set? It's like a fantasy set. But anyways, where she gave us some discount on casting adventure spells. And so I have a adventure spell deck that I like a lot. And I mean, not that I keep track of it or anything, but like I've probably won my most games with that deck. And I don't even think it's like the strongest deck that I have, but I just think it's fun because it's kind of unpredictable. And you can do some really fun things with it. Oh shoot, I see a double-sided card. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, we'll just flip it here. Invasion Tactics. Iro's Demonstration. Iro. I hope I'm not killing that. Beetle-Headed Merchants. Octopus Form. Water Tribe Captain. Abandoned Attachments. Origin of Metal Bending. Deserter's Disciple. Wandering Musicians. We have a foil full art land. Plains. We got Appa flying on top of like a landscape. It looks like we got some rice fields in there. No, I'm just sad. I don't know if they're rice fields or not. All right. We have a foil common lightning strike. We have a mythic, our first mythic. So this is the Legend of Yang Chen. An enchantment saga, 3 generic, 2 planes. Starting with you, each player chooses up to 1 permanent with mana value 3 or greater from among permanents your opponents control. Exile those permanents. Chapter 2, you may have target opponent draw 3 cards. If you do, draw 3 cards. And then Chapter 3, before you exile this saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. And that is Avatar Yang Chen, legendary creature, Avatar 4/5 with flying. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, airbend up to 1 other target non-permanent. That's kind of sick, guys. That is nasty. Okay, we have Zhao, Ruthless Admiral. So this is a dude, right, that captured Aang, and then Prince Zuko's, like, just rescued him real quick, but he got blasted in the process. I'm sure I'll get into more, man. It's just my time is limited, so been trying to catch up with that, catch up with Chainsaw Man, and also catch up with One Piece too. And on top of that, I've been watching the crap out of that show. It's called Physical Asia. Shit makes me want to get fit and work out, but I just watch it. I'm all eating like ice cream. 2, 3, 4. Ice cream and burgers. A trusty boomerang. Southern Air Temple. Yes. Another chase card. I think I might have. Oh no, I'm missing 1. So this is going to go into Go Shintai also. Man, I wish I could get these in foil. When Southern Air Temple enters, put X +1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the number of shrines you control. Whenever another shrine you control enters, put a +1/1 counter on each creature you control. That is tight. Bender's Waterskin, Pirate Peddlers, Lost Days, Earth Kingdom Soldier, just doing it big. Kyoshi Battle Fan, Earthbending Lesson, Rough Rhino Cavalry, an Airship Engine Room. We have a foil Cruel Administrator. Okay, we have a rare Secret Tunnel. Ooh. Pay 4, tap 2 target creatures you control that share a creature type can't be blocked this turn. Fam, I think I got a couple decks that I can put this in. And we have an uncommon Low and Lee Twin Tutors. And an Uncle Hero. I think the signs are there, guys. I think the signs are there, man. I think we gotta build that Uncle Hero. All right, let's grab this. I hope everybody's enjoying this set though. Like, I'll admit, even though I don't know too much about Avatar, I think that the cards are really awesome. The art looks cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 4. And then there's just a lot of bangers in this set. A lot of upgrades. Leaves from the Vine. We have a borderless crashing wave. Ooh, this is nice. Waterbend X. Tap up to X target creatures. Then, man, so is this a Hinata card right here? As an additional cost to cast this spell, Waterbend X. And then tap up to X target creatures. Then distribute 3 stun counters among tapped creatures your opponents control. I'm going to have to look at this. I feel like this is a Hinata Dawn Crown joint. Fatal Fisher. Geyser Leaper, which, another fun fact, Hinata Dawn Crown was the first deck that I built with the help of my homie Dehero671, who also has a really awesome Magic the Gathering channel. So if you guys can go run, give him a follow, give him a subscribe. Hopefully I can figure out how to like put little notifications and links in this video. Jong's Deserters. Vindictive Warden, a saber-tooth moose lion, Fire Nation Raider, a foggy bottom swamp. Ooh, that sounds like something else. An ostrich horse. We have a rare, the last Agni Kai. Target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. If the creature the opponent controls is dealt excess damage this way, add that much red mana. Until end of turn, you don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Oh, shit. Is this a Blanca card right here? I'm finna put that in my Blanca deck. Because you can pump him up. He gets quite buff. And then there's usually a lot of leftover damage from his attacks. So, yeah. I do got to stop, though, guys. I got to stop. I have a ton of commander decks. And I feel like I might just have to, like, relax and focus and really kind of fine-tune them. All right, here we go. Last play booster, a crashing wave, vengeful villagers, the boulder ready to rumble, otter penguin, octopus form, path to redemption, daily indoctrination, the rough rhino cavalry, Kiyoshi battle fan, a turtle duck, another one of these. We have a Serpent's Pass. We have a foil Rebellious Captives. We have another mythic coming up, and it is a Ozai, the Phoenix King borderless card. Legendary creature, human noble. Trample, firebending 4 and haste. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes red instead. Ozai has flying and indestructible as long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. Ooh, that's kind of hot. We have a ruinous water bending. Damn, this is pretty sick. All right, that's it for our play boosters. Next, we're going to run this Avatar Collector booster. Super excited to get into that. Damn, this shit is thick. This stuff is thick. Oops. I said the S word. So was that my first potty word of the video? I really hope so. I'm really trying to do better, at least for my content. I mean, you want to be as genuine as possible, but you know. Okay. So we have our clue token, a foil clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if this is how you do it. All right. A foil mountain, a foil bolt bend, a feed the swarm. Okay. Ooh, what are those, like vulture bees? Damn, this is the scariest feed the swarm. Thriving Grove, a Kyoshi Island Plaza foil. Nice, man. I got some bling bling for my Go Shintai. A Jongjong the Deserter, a Buzzard Wasp Colony. Okay, so I guess that's what's on Feed the Swarm. Foggy Swamp Hunters, Glider Kids, Daily Indoctrination. Ooh, we have a foil. It looks like a showcase. Secret of Bloodbending. Just a lot of text, man. Some of these cards got a lot of text, okay? Next mythic is a Warstorm Surge. Ooh, this is sick. I got a few decks that I could put this in, man. Let me tell you what. But it looks like the what are these called? The sheet prints. We have another mythic, and that is a Badger Mole Cub. I think this is the borderless, right? When this creature enters Earthbend 1, whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green mana. That's sick. That's sick. I'm kind of happy, yo. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling kind of good right now. We have a rare Overwhelming Victory. Deals 5 damage to target creature. Each creature you control gains trample and gets plus X until end of turn, where X is the amount of excess damage dealt this way. That's nasty. Okay. We have a mythic Sozin's Comet. Each creature you control gains firebending 5 until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, add 5 red mana. This mana lasts until end of turn with the foretell 2. All right. Man, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all, guys. I mean, I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Now, I'm not going to toot my horn as much as I normally do right now, but man, when it comes to opening boxes, I kind of got the juice. So, of course, that's connected with the inventory, man. They're always giving me that good stuff. So, I guess that's it for the unboxing, right? Just going through everything real quick. My promos, the Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Swiftfoot Boots, and then for our 2 extra, I got the Deadly Rolic and the Fierce Guardianship. I wish I was handling these better. I'm sorry. I promise you, my hands are clean and pristine. A little rough though from the jiu-jitsu training, but some things can't be helped. Okay, so we have a Last Agnai Kai, a Secret Tunnel, Elemental Teachings, Abandoned Air Temple, Earthbender's Ascension, Azula the Cunning Usurper, the Unagi of Kyoshi Island. We have a Sandbender Scavengers, the Legend of Yang Chen, Ozai Phoenix King, a Sunbaked Canyon, Sozin's Comet, a Overwhelming Victory. We got the Badgermole Cub, a Warstorm Surge, and a Secrets of Bloodbending, man. So yeah, that's it, guys. I had a lot of fun doing these. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more content, a lot more Magic the Gathering unboxings. I'll be posting them to the YouTube. You can check like some pack rips on my Instagram. I do stream also on Twitch. You can catch me there. I'm usually just all over social media, just trying to share some love, spread some love, love and light. So I guess that's it, man. I'll see you guys with the next one. I hope everybody's enjoying this latest collaboration with Magic the Gathering and Avatar Last Airbender. Um, Excited to see what everybody builds, what everybody puts together. If you guys have any suggestions for an Uncle Ero deck, please drop them in the comments. I'd appreciate it much. And other than that, y'all stay up, y'all stay blessed. All right, peace.